Our story begins with the ancient world living in a state of sin. The way that mankind had turned out had God, the Creator, heartbroken. In Genesis chapter 6, verses 5 and 6 says this: The Lord observed the extent of human wickedness on the earth, and he saw that everything they thought or imagined was constantly and totally evil. So the Lord was sorry he ever made them and put them on the earth. It broke his heart, but there was a man who had not strayed from the teachings of Adam and Eve, the first parents of mankind. He and his family still worshiped and served Yahweh, and he found favor in the Lord's sight. His name was Noah. Noah was a righteous man, and he walked closely with the Lord. When the Lord saw this, the Lord gave him the inside scoop on what he was about to do to the world, and he gave him detailed instructions on how to survive along with the animals. By God telling Noah to build a big boat, which would be famously known as the ark. Now, after 120 years had passed, the time had come. God's grace and patience for his people to receive the message that Noah preached on repentance and to turn from their sins back to God and be saved from the upcoming worldwide flood had come to an end. 7 days after the ark was finished, Noah and his family and all the animals with him boarded the ark. Then God's judgment rained from the sky for 40 days and 40 nights. For 150 days straight, it rained so much that the flood waters covered the mountains, and all humans and animals that lived on the earth perished. So after 150 days, the water began to recede. Noah and his family and all the remaining living animals that were on the ark rested on the mountains of Ariyat. Then Noah released a raven and a dove to see if there was any dry land, but they returned. Then a few days later, Noah released the dove again, and it came back with an olive branch. This was a sign that the waters were still receding. A couple days later, Noah released the dove again, and this time it did not return. That was the sign to Noah that the earth was finally dry, and he and everyone on the ark could finally rest on solid ground. Then God made a covenant with Noah that he would never again destroy the earth and all its inhabitants with water. And he put a rainbow in the sky as a sign of remembrance for Noah and all the generations afterwards of this promise. Now, as we reflect on this story, we can learn the importance of faith, obedience, and perseverance. Noah's trust in God's plan saved the lives of him and his family, and God entrusted Noah's family to begin a new generation. That is because of God's love and grace for his children. And now, just like Noah, we can preach and spread the good news all over the world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get more content like this. Bye, y'all.